Alright, we're back at it again, making another video, simple one. 2012, came in for a lube and a rear defrogger failure. So we're going to take a quick look. First thing we did is look at the wiring diagram. We haven't checked any circuits yet, but we've seen control. So we figured we'd go in, it looks like we can go in HABC and actually verify our controls are, at least showing. So we figured we'd go there, take a quick look, and we need an RPO number real fast to verify, to continue. So we're going to go into repair link, pull up RPOs. We need to know if it's a CJ3 or CJ67. I simply just go here. I'll get my RPOs here real quick. It is a CJ3. Alright, so we know it's a CJ3. We just want data. And let me see, inputs. It should be what we're looking for. See, we're seeing switch control. Nope. All we're seeing is a mode. We'll have to look at more of them. HVC, data system data, door position, module. Watch snap on, not even have a PID. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Rear defrost, that's what we're looking for. Then we're going to check the switch, see if it's actually working. Then we'll see relay operation. Check for power back here real quick first before we do anything. Rear defrost, should be this one, I do believe. And yes, we got switch activation. Now we just want to grab the power probe so we can get a quick ground stroke around the car real fast. Way I know I got a good ground and don't have to wrestle with it. See if there's any voltage. Making it back to the rear window. And prove it. First thing we do is just use the probe and check. See if voltage is back there. Hopefully, yeah, we can get at the battery on this one. Relay's obvious. Got a little corrosion around the battery from the looks of things. These GMs, you can't mess around too long. They just seem to pull batteries down real fast. Alright. We should have enough on our power probe lead to get back here real quick and do a quick check for power at the window. We got power at the window, and we'll just leave it on a little bit and break out the damn thermal imager and see if we're actually, I believe this one's usually the power side, I believe. The other one's ground. Oh, I got ground. That kind of tells me, because I'm pretty sure this is the power side. We're not getting no power back here. Yeah, ground is present. So power is definitely not making it. So we're going to have to look in to see if command is actually getting to the relay. See if the relay is getting warm to start with. Grab a light so we can do a little better inspection. Says I've lost my camera. Hopefully it's still recording. Things been giving me issues. I guess it's time to get another. Alright. Rear defrog is this relay, and that's its 40 amp fuse. And from the looks of that fuse, it looks healthy. The relay is actually getting warm. And I see no power back there on the circuit. That wiring is more likely behind the seat, hidden. I don't have a good description of the wire, no doubt. They show me route or anything like that. Probably have to take 10-15 minutes just to see if I actually have one in Mitchell. One of the dilemmas to us. But that fuse looks intact. Makes me think we got a faulty relay. But that relay's warm. Tells me definitely control is present, but we may not be transferring power. Take a quick look at my relay switch. Got to locate it. There it is. So power should be present on that corner and that corner. Find out which one's hot all the time. We'll need a pin. And we'll verify if power is actually getting through the relay. Front probe that. That's our power. And it's already down to 11. And we should have ground here telling us the circuit's complete. It is not complete. Simple as that. We got an open circuit. So we don't have a relay problem, we have an open circuit. I should be seeing ground there. Should be seeing ground there to complete that circuit back there. I know I got an open circuit. Now I'll be where it's open. I think we're gonna go ahead and finish the service and pull it in our other bay. That way we got more room. Full seats or a panel down this side, I'm hoping. Might have an open wire. But there's nothing wrong. I expect the relay is powering. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get at it. I'm gonna try. Expect that relay has power over here. And it does. So clearly nothing wrong with the relay. We have an open circuit from here to there. When we did our test back here on ground to battery, that told me that the defrost through the window, it at least has continuity of both ends to the ground. And then when I come up here to the relay, I see that I have no continuity from the supply side through the relay back to the defrost window. Power is good. So that tells me clearly I have an open circuit from the supply side at the relay, control side, whatever you want to call it, back to the wire, back to the window. So that is our problem we are chasing. So I'm gonna stop recording now, do the lube, then we'll move the GMC out of the way that had a enable circuit failure at the body control module. I don't know if the customer jump started or what, but something went crazy. And as I was actually testing the circuit, I supplied battery voltage and all my modules came online. Then that body control module started working. Just stopped at that. I already had a couple hours into looking into this problem, and we stopped at that. Once we seen we had it up and running, none of the problems seem to be showing. We're gonna make the customer aware whether or not they've actually damaged that body control module jumping or a battery that's shorted. Not sure. But the problem no longer exists, so I didn't chase it no further. But this one here, we have an open circuit. It's pretty obvious. I can see right there. I'm not grounded to the battery. Next test we could do is this simple test light. Light should light. We'll do that one real quick for you. Light should light. I know it's not going up because they didn't do it through the power probe. And hell, the power probe you can find it can be, show on a weak connection. We all know that power probe lets you down all the time, and it did nothing. Check it again with test light. We have nothing. We had nothing on that circuit. Ground on the relay is good. Select power is too, because I can hear the relay switching. A little quick, I'm just showing this to you. Yep, control's present too. I know I got an open circuit from relay to rear defrost. That's the problem I'm chasing. And we'll get back to that after lube oil filter. For now, we'll just stop the video and start again when we start getting into that. we're back at the Impala. After did the lube oil filter and a couple other things, we got it back over in this bay. We went in and looked at the circuit. No, it's right here, the default relay. Right here. X200, a junction we can check to break it down between the two. We'll find out if our problem is to the window or back to the relay. And X200 is over on passenger side right there, and our pin should be D6. So we're going to locate that and go from there. And we should be looking for a purple wire, and it turns to black, I think, on the opposite side. So we'll have to get there in that connector and take a better look. We got the better wiring diagram loaded on OneNote. See if we can pull OneNote up real quick. Even though hell we might even have that. Now I've been jumping all over the place, a couple different places, so no, we can't use it. We'll go to OneNote and have that diagram up here so we can see the collars fast and quick. I don't think it's even loaded up here yet. Let's wait a minute and let it refresh. There it is. Something just popped up, but I don't see it. Let me go back. 2012. Nope, I don't even see it yet. It still ain't got there yet. Still ain't popped up in this one yet. I've been working off the laptop, I mean the computer in the office, and this one's always a little slow catching up. Should be on my Surface Pro, I'm sure, by now. Won't take long at all to get up on this one. There it is. Already up on this one. It's going to have to download what I got, but it's already there. So already working on it. The other one hasn't even loaded it yet. Let it sync. And then we'll have a diagram to work from. I think it's purple from the relay. Then it must change at there. That's the Suburban. I'm still not seeing the 2012 yet in here. Or the way I gotta sync it. Take it back home. Where's my sync? New sync status. Sync all. It's working on syncing. This version here running on Enterprise is slower than the other one. It just popped up. Yeah, it loaded a whole bunch of them. 2016, 2012. Yep, it's all there. It's all there now. It's finishing up. Putting the Impala up. That way I can view it on here. Alright. Should be done. There it is. Yes, we are a purple. F1 connector. Then we're at D6 X200. That's where we turn to black. Out, purple in, black out. So we need to locate the X200 connector. Should be over here somewhere behind this kick panel. So we're going to pull this up, and we should be in here somewhere. I see the connectors. Looks like it's not going to be too much trouble. Hopefully I'm actually recording. Yes, I'm recording. It'd be a good place for corrosion to build. I've encountered a few of these before. Fuse box corrosion. Yeah, this is it. There's D6. Right there. Purple in, black out. So we'll pop that out. We might get ready to go to lunch first. But that's our harness we're looking for. And I obviously see some issues. I see bare wire. Hopefully you guys are seeing, I see bare wire right there. I doubt that's more likely just a ground, what I'm suspecting. It does actually go into the harness. I'll need to pull that up, get that carpet rolled back a little bit. But I have a bad feeling we're gonna find green, because I've seen these things have issues so many times it's not even funny. And right here at the corner of this window, I mean, I've had this module or this fuse box I've had to replace so many times. You can take it on water, whether it's a seal issue, window issue, whatever. And usually I want to fix the repair and don't want to fix the leak. Gotta love it. Makes a lot of sense, don't it? Got a leak, you know, if you fix repair it, you're just gonna have the problem again. And it just seems like what you find, the problem that's bothering them at that moment, they want to repair. They don't want to fix the cause. The problem's usually a symptom. Alright, now I know it's black coming out. Pin 6 on that side. So I'm going to try to get that connector popped out and pulled out to where I can actually service it. So I'm going to look at it. There's our connector. And what we're trying to do is find our continuity back to our circuit from here, either going back that way or going this way. We're taking this junction to split the circuit in half to find out where the problem's at. It is basically what we're doing. We're going to lift that up. We're going to pop this out too, just to get by it. Do some service. I see the purple coming in. More likely that is. It's going to be a slightly heavier wire. That may be it. There's this one's running wire. It's actually going back. Curious. Is my box my problem? I have a funny feeling it is. I'm going to take a quick look at the diagram on this thing, but I have a funny feeling that we are looking at D6 right here. Both of them go into the harness and run back, unfortunately. Let me get that connector view. Oh, but I'm probably looking at the other one, the big one I disconnected. No, I believe it's actually the other one. Yeah, it's not that one, it's the other one. It's this nightmare. Let's go ahead and unhook it. If it wants to unhook, this one looks nice and clean. Let's see if we got any green or any buildup in this one. We have, gonna verify a purple and a black out real quick. And purple and black. And there's 40. I have a funny feeling that is it. And that wire is damn near pulled out. So we probably already found our problem. I mean, that pin is almost out. I'd say that's us. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a test light on here. Turn on the relay, watch it light, then we'll check this side. Because we got purple and black. That's probably us. And I'd say just by that bare wire sitting there, it's actually pulled out of the pin. And we've probably done found the problem already. That was fast. Bit of a short video. We're just going to put a jumper relay in there to complete the circuit. Got one still in my pocket from earlier, I believe. And we'll go from there. It's going to be a quick way of Verifying our wire. Alright. Defogger. That one. I think I still got it in my pocket. Oh, it's right here. I'm turn the relay on, which makes that circuit hot. Take a quick look. There's no voltage there. I saw voltage there. Well, I have no problem. Simple enough. Wasn't like that was too complicated, was it, folks? Now we're going to get that. I mean, I see signs of burn there where the connection's been bad. I mean, you can see it. I'm hoping you guys can see that. You can see the burn. When that connection's bad, I'm gonna have to put the camera up. I'm gonna need all my hands and get in a tight spot to get this disconnected. I mean, I'm thinking this connector may actually somewhat weld itself together because it ain't wanting to budge. I'll look at it and verify. There we go. Oh yeah. That's definitely a problem. There you go. I'm just thinking that you guys actually seeing this. And it's our culprit. It's fried. Whether or not we got an issue somewhere else causing a major load is the next question. I don't think so. I'm figuring we had a fretment issue. I'm just gonna see if you guys are actually getting a good look at that. What we've discovered. I mean, our first junction is actually our problem. As you can clearly see, getting a little reflection. And right there, we're burnt, we're fried. Now next decision what to do. Overlay for the connector, because that connector is so damaged. There's no way I'm getting another pin in there. I mean, I'd like to know why. I mean, did it pull? It looks like it did to me. Let's see the amperage. I may hardwire with light fuse, check amperage on it, see how much it's actually pulling. Wouldn't expect that thing to pull. You know, it's got 40 amp on the circuit though. I believe it does. So that could easily, I mean, that's a large wire. Yes, we have 40 amps. Are we short at the ground somewhere else? That's what we'll have to be looking into. My suspicion is no, looking at the way that wire is. I'm figuring it had a fitment issue and just started getting hot and baked. Yeah. I mean, it's like falling out. And the other one's nice and secure. This one's about ready to fall out of the connector. And that's probably why she fried. Alright, well that video's over. I'm not going to record the fix. You're going to need 3 hands and everything else. Plus I'm sure I'll get something else bumping into me in the rear as I'm trying to do this repair. Well, there it is. We'll do a current flow check. See how much current is actually pulling. And if it looks reasonable, we'll just go ahead and wire around. Make a quick snip here and snip there and complete the circuit. And eliminate its path through the connector. Put the connector back together to carry all the other loads it's handling. Shrink wrap, secure to the connector good so the location hasn't changed. Alright folks, that was a simple one. But we've seen how we simply go into a diagram, Find your circuit start, your circuit finish. Look for any breaks in between, and that's the area where you want to try to find your open. In our case, our first break is our open, so the problem's already, solved more or less. I don't think there's going to be a problem other than a connection issue at that connector, causing it to actually get hot with bad continuity and melt it until a point finally it didn't stay connected at all. Wouldn't complete the circuit. But if you'd had a break in between, now you've already split that in half. Say if it was this way, we know we need to come back. If I get to that point and I don't see anything from the fuse box to that connector, I know I'm chasing in between. But if I get to that point and it's good at the connector, we know we're going back towards the rear window. This is a simple little way of breaking down a circuit issue to find where your problem exists. Alright, we're back to the Impala. Got pulled off once again. We found the bad connector, did a repair. I'll post a couple pictures of the burn that was done in it. Did an overlay to bypass the connector. Now we're going to check the circuit, see how much amp it's pulling, make sure it's actually doing its job, make sure it's not overdoing it. I believe the problem was mainly due to fitment issue, because it was pretty poor. And we did an overlay to deal with the problem. So we're going to see how much amperage it's pulling. Then we'll just take a capture for files. Should be between 10 and 20 from the specs I got online. Wouldn't expect it to be much more than that. If not, we got a problem. But as of now, we don't expect one. We believe this was just a fitment issue. So we're going to start the car. We're going to turn our heater on. See if we're pulling amperage. We're not pulling amperage. So we're going to have to look a little deeper. We're still not pulling amperage. Make sure we got a relay in. Oh, we never stuck a relay back in. That's why I'm not going to flip that switch. We'll shut it off, let it run. Remove the relay and put the correct relay in. Put ours back up so we don't lose track of it. Now we should have some amperage. And we want to see 10 to 20, no more. We got 27. Seems high. We'll see how it does on the window. Still not outside the spectrum of but we know we're definitely functioning. I just think that might be a little high. We got 40 amp fuse on the circuit. We'll turn this on. Get a look at how the window actually looks and take a snapshot for the customer. Then we're going to monitor this amperage. Oh yeah, she's lighting up fast. Alright, we'll switch to one side. Looking good all the way across it. Up with the a little more detail. And we'll print a couple of these on the thing we found. I want to watch the amperage pull. It's 25 and down. This thing's supposed to have a timer on it. Then time out. What, 25? A little more than I'd want. I'm gonna put the scope up. Take a quick capture of on, off, on. There it is. We're hitting 27 amps. We're set on 60. Turn on. Go back to meter. And she's running around 25. Let's reset. About 25. About 25 amps and pretty hot. Oh yeah, it's getting warm. I'm wearing, I think she might have cut off. Felt like it got cooler for a second. Take a look at the heat gun again. Shouldn't be a problem if someone curious. It was supposed to time out. I'm hoping it is timing out. I mean, our wire isn't warm. The 25 amps give it amperage. I would really like to see this thing cut off. I'm gonna leave it on and put on deep record, set in a period of time, and I want to watch it turn off. I'm gonna give it about 5 minutes. I'm gonna do 20 seconds time. Start deep record. I just want to see everything shut off. So it did shut off. Dropped all the way down. Now it just dropped down some. I'd like to see it shut off. It's coming down. A lot less amperage. We're down to 23, 24. And it is. I want to see it shut off. I want to see if this thing's functioning. I expect it should be. We're back on the Impala, finishing up our overlay, watching the amperage. We're setting about 25, a little more than I expected, but the window seems to be getting nice and hot and doing its job. We'll toss on the thermal imager. Yep. It's like something's going on, some action like timer or something. So you see we're good. We're good and hot. Windows up and going. We're about to close it back up. I'm hoping to see a timeout from this. Then we'll be happy and move on with it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a simple, short one.